What's up YouTube, back with another video, and today we're going to go over what play names mean in NBA 2K20. So if you're in a game and you want to call a play, or if you're in practice mode going through a playbook and you don't really know what the words mean or what the play is designed to do, this video can help you out a little bit. And this is only part 1, I will be making a part 2. But in this part, I'm only going to go over the first word of a play because the first word usually determines what type of play it is. So let's get into it. So the first name of a play is usually one of 7 words. Those words can be punch, high, fist, give, quick, cut, or ISO. So let's start with punch. Punch is a post up on the low block, and players have a set of play priorities. And play priorities are what determines the types of plays a player has access to. So bigs usually have post up low priority, and that gives them access to punch plays. Also, guards and perimeter players that have guard post up priority can also have access to punch plays. For example, DeMar DeRozan has guard post up priority, so right here we call the punch Spurs zip for him, and the play ends up with him creating a shot from the post. Next we have high. High is a post up in the high post, so around the free throw line, elbow area of the court. And players with post up high priority have access to high plays. For example, Blake Griffin has post up high priority, so right here we call the high 15 spread for him and create a shot with him isolated on the high post. Next we have fist. Fist is a pick and roll or a pick and fade, and players that have pick and roll point or pick and roll ball handler priority are usually the ball handlers in these plays, and bigs that have pick and roll man are the roll man in these plays. So if you call a fist play for a guard, he's usually going to be the ball handler, and if you call a fist play for a big, he's usually going to be the roll man. For example, Damian Lillard has pick and roll ball handler priority, so right here we call the fist 15 high, which is just a high pick and roll between him and Hassan Whiteside. Next we have give. I think it can be a give and go, but it's usually a handoff, and players with handoff priority have access to give plays. For example, Kyrie Irving has handoff priority, so right here we call the give 42 rev for him, and the play ends up with him scoring off a handoff from Wilson Chandler. Next we have quick, and quick plays are usually off ball screens to get a player an open mid-range or an open 3-point shot. So really good shooters tend to have mid-range or 3-point priority, and they have access to quick plays. For example, Klay Thompson has 3-point priority, so right here we call the quick 32 horns for him to try to get him a 3-point opportunity. Next we have cut. Cut plays have someone cutting to the basket, and players with cutter priority have access to cut plays, and those players are usually those slashing type players that are athletic and finish really well around the rim, but they are not the most consistent shooters, so you want to get them something going towards the rim. For example, Jaylen Brown has cutter priority, so right here we call a cut play for him and get him an open layup. And finally we have ISO. ISO is short for isolation, and it's just giving a player the ball and everybody else move out the way. Players with isolation priority have access to ISO plays, and those players are usually star players or players with really good ball handling or players that can just get their own shot. For example, James Harden has isolation priority, so right here we call an ISO play for him and we just give him the ball and let him do his thing. So that's pretty much it for the video. Like I said, I'll make another part talking about the words that you see after the words I talked about today and what they mean, and give some examples. So I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content.